Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I am so glad you are here with us today for another English lesson. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. Hi, Sarah. It's great to be here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Alex. Thank you. I had a very relaxing morning and a nice cup of tea. How about you? How is your day going?
My day is going great too. I started my morning with a strong cup of coffee, which always makes me feel good.
That sounds lovely. So, Alex, what is our topic for today?
Today, we are going to talk about something we all have: daily routines.
Oh, I love this topic. Daily routines are so important for English learners because we talk about our day every single day.
Exactly. It's a perfect way to practice using different verbs and time expressions.
Before we start, everyone, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot. Are you ready, Alex?
I am ready, and today we're going to hear about a typical day and then discuss it. Let's start with the morning. Sarah, what time do you usually wake up?
Well, I usually wake up at 6 a.m. every weekday. To be honest, I don't really like waking up so early, but my work starts early, so I have to get out of bed.
I understand that. I also wake up early, around 7 a.m. It's hard to leave a warm bed, isn't it?
It really is. The first thing I do after getting up is go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel more awake.
That is a very important step. I do the same. After that, I head straight to the kitchen to make some coffee. I cannot start my day without it.
I agree. While my tea or coffee is brewing, I usually check my phone. I look at my messages, check my emails, and sometimes I look at social media for a few minutes.
Yes, that sounds like a very modern routine. Many people do that first thing in the morning. After checking your phone, what's next?
Next, I get dressed for work. I usually wear simple and comfortable clothes, like pants and a shirt. I don't wear fancy clothes every day. Then it's time for breakfast.
What do you usually have for breakfast, Sarah?
My breakfast is usually quite simple. I like toast with butter and jam and, of course, my cup of tea. Sometimes I have some fresh fruit, too.
That sounds healthy. My breakfast is often toast and eggs, or sometimes a bowl of cereal. Now, let's talk about going to work. How do you get to your office?
At 7 a.m., I leave my house and take the bus. The bus ride is about 30 minutes. I usually listen to music or an English podcast while I am on the bus. It's a good time to learn something new.
That's a great tip. I drive to work because my office is a bit far from my home. It takes about 25 minutes. I also like to listen to music while I drive.
So we both have a bit of a commute. I arrive at work around 7:30 a.m., and my workday officially starts at 7:45 a.m. I work in an office, so I spend a lot of time on my computer.
Working in an office means a lot of emails, right?
Yes, exactly. The first thing I do is check my emails and organize my tasks for the day. I stay very busy on my computer for many hours.
And what about lunch? That's my favorite part of the workday.
Me too. At 12 p.m., which is noon, I have my lunch break. I usually bring my lunch from home, like a sandwich or a fresh salad. It's a good way to save money and eat healthy food.
I bring my lunch most of the time too, but sometimes I buy something nearby if I'm in a hurry. Do you eat alone or with other people?
I usually eat with my coworkers. We sit together, talk, and laugh. It is really nice to have a break and socialize during the day.
That sounds like a nice atmosphere. After lunch, do you have a lot of work left?
In the afternoon, I continue with my tasks. Sometimes I have meetings with my team. My workday usually finishes at 4:30 p.m.
That's a good time to finish. What do you do after you leave the office?
I take the bus back home. I usually arrive home around 5 p.m. The first thing I want to do is relax for a bit. I sit on the sofa, maybe watch a little TV, or read a few pages of a book.
Relaxing after work is very important to disconnect. I do the same. I usually change into comfortable clothes and sit down for a while. Then I start thinking about dinner.
Yes, dinner time. Around 6:30 p.m., I start making dinner. I actually like to cook, so I sometimes try new recipes in the evening.
Cooking can be a very nice hobby. What happens after dinner? There's always the part that isn't so fun.
You mean washing the dishes? Yes, someone has to do it. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. It's just part of the routine.
True. And what do you do in the late evening before you go to sleep?
In the evening, I like to spend time with my family. We might watch a movie together or just talk about our day. Sometimes, if I have energy, I exercise a little or go for a short walk.
A walk in the evening sounds very peaceful.
It is. Before bed, I take a warm shower. Then I get into bed and read a book for a little while. Reading helps me relax and fall asleep faster.
That is a wonderful habit. What time do you usually go to bed?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I really try to get enough sleep, at least 7 or 8 hours, so I can feel rested for the next day.
Sleep is so important for our bodies and our minds. It sounds like you have a very organized weekday routine, Sarah.
I try to. On the weekends, my routine is very different and much more relaxed. I sleep in and take my time with everything.
That's the best part of the weekend. Well, we have covered a lot today. We talked about waking up, meals, work, and relaxing.
We hope this was helpful for everyone listening. You can use these simple sentences and verbs like wake up, get dressed, and take the bus to describe your own day.
Yes, and we would love to hear from you. Go to the comments and tell us what is one thing you do every day as part of your routine.
Maybe you drink coffee, maybe you go for a run, or maybe you study English. Let us know.
Thank you all for watching and practicing with us today. Keep practicing your English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Stay positive and keep learning. We'll be back soon with another video.
Goodbye for now, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you next time.